Attention viewer, you are watching the world's biggest monster truck diecast YouTube channel. This is Monster Jam OCD.
Hello Monster Jam fans, and welcome back to another Monster Jam OCD review video. Today we are taking a look at the second set of singles packs for Spin Master Monster Jam in 2023, and it is Series 29. Series 29 has two trucks that you're seeing on screen right now that have been so highly requested by the community, and it's so exciting to finally see them out in final product form. I've been hearing about these for a while, since late 2022, and to see them finally produced is really, really awesome. We also have a brand new chase piece, of course, playing off of the past case review, which was Series 28. The food trucks, or the Monster Feast set, is continuing on with the Glaze Machine, a donut-themed food truck. And then we have, of course, 6 other trucks. So let's do our assortment breakdown, starting with number 1, the newest independent to the team for Spin Master Monster Jam. It is Team Scream Racing's Axe truck. This has been very highly requested for a long time, and we're finally receiving one on the W tooling. So there is the Axe. We have the extremely highly requested Lucas Oil Stabilizer, or Lucas Stabilizer. I will call it Lucas Oil Stabilizer during this video, I apologize. But for the proper name, it is Lucas Stabilizer. This was requested ever since the truck debuted last year, but now it's getting a release in Spin Master Monster Jam in the second year of its existence. So here it is, Lucas Stabilizer. It's been talked about a lot, and yes, it is finally coming out this year for Series 29. Here is our chase piece that I just talked about, the Glaze Machine. We will talk about this at the end of the video. We also have the continuation of the Steel Reveal, I couldn't remember the name, Steel Reveal series that we saw with Double Decker debuting last time in Series 28, continuing on with Soldier Fortune in Series 29. The return of Black El Toro Loco, we will start the review with this one and talk about it. I don't agree with it, but we'll talk about that in just a moment. The first time release of a Green Ghost Gravedigger in singles packs with the corrected face and a really cool green roll cage and rim setup to match the fog. This is nice to see. So there's Green Ghost Gravedigger. Then we have the repeats of the case. We have Great Clips Milwaukee Warrior. We have Monster Dalmatian. And actually, this is not a repeat. This is part of the phased out series that we saw debut last time with Earthshaker. This is the Megalodon phased out. So this will be pushed forward in the review. But we're going to start today's review with the El Toro Loco Black Edition that we have seen many times before. This one is really becoming a pain in my side just because I keep pushing for it to be revised. However, every time we see it released, they did not change the things that I have suggested. So I will send this out, hopefully in an email, and maybe we'll see it corrected in the future. But let's unbox it. The first one of the case, Series 29's Black El Toro Loco from the Legacy Trucks. Okay, so Black El Toro Loco, this is our first truck of the case review. As you can see, it has a silver roll cage, a black chassis, red-orange rims, BKT printed tires from Legacy Trucks, of course, and the Black El Toro Loco body. The reason why I'm saying this is a pain to me is because for the last few years, they've been releasing the same Black El Toro Loco, and yet it needs some corrections done. A standard El Toro Loco, and I just have one sitting around, I think it's from the race car packs. The standard El Toro Locos, including yellow and orange El Toro Loco and others, have the smooth flame pattern like the real-life truck. However, Black El Toro Loco has not received that update yet. It is still using the render flames, so they're kind of hard-cut flames, as you can see, compared to the smooth flame pattern. Same goes for the hood here. The flames are the classic render flames instead, and then the chin hairs, which are red, are missing from the front here. They do have this on the Reckless trucks. Surprisingly enough, they have the correct chin here with the red airbrushing, and they also have the correct flames on the Reckless trucks, but not for the actual release of El Toro Loco Black. Same goes for the tailgate, needs the update. So hopefully, really wishful thinking, next time we see this, and I'm sure we'll see it again, we'll see the updated version, but I will make a note to that personally to Spin Master since they haven't seen these videos to do that correction. And the second one is another release of Monster Dalmatian. We're going to get right into it. So Monster Dalmatian is part of the Rough Crowd. This is very similar to variations we have received in the past, so I'm going to go through it pretty quickly. It has a pure white roll cage with a red chassis, white rims, BKT printed tires, and the standard Monster Dalmatian body. This would be much more exciting if they would just cast the ears down like the other mutts have already had done. I don't know why Dalmatian, being the biggest of the fleet of Monster Mutts currently, has not received that casting update in the last 5 years. So Monster Mutt Dalmatian really needs to catch up. This would definitely be a priority tooling update that I would push to Spin Master again, as I have been. But for now, we have the standard original in-motion ears Dalmatian with this, I think it's a repeat chassis variant, but a new chassis variant if I'm wrong, with the white roll cage and red chassis. So there is Monster Mutt Dalmatian from the Rough Crowd of 2023. And we also have another variation slash repeat, depending on what you want to consider it. It is the Great Clips Milwaukee Warrior. And here it is with a silver roll cage, purple chassis, purple rims, and black tires. This is one that really needs a variation with black rims and purple beadlocks. That would be a perfect variant, but for now it is the standard Great Clips Milwaukee Warrior with the same body we have seen in the past, just a repeat. If you haven't found one yet, here's another opportunity to get one. So those are our quick ones going through them. Now we're getting into the more serious things in this review, starting with the Green Ghost Gravedigger. So Green Ghost Gravedigger is actually significant because we have not seen it released in the singles packs before. So here we go with Green Ghost Gravedigger's unboxing. And seeing Green Ghost used so much, and they really have overused this truck, I really hope one day we'll see it return to the circuit as maybe a World Finals appearance body or an encore body, something with this truck, because obviously since it ran in 2006, we have not seen it return to the circuit. But they have been producing this toy like mad. This seems to be one of their favorite past retro schemes, even though there are many to make. Green Ghost just continues to make appearances everywhere, and now in the singles pack. So here it is with the offset color green roll cage. It is a yellow green to match perfectly the fog color. Same with the rims, and has BKT tires with a black chassis, and of course that Green Ghost body, which is the classic. I still love Green Ghost, and I love getting releases of it. However, I really want to see it in real life again. So there is Green Ghost getting its, I don't even know what we would count this as, maybe the 10th time, I was going to say. And next up we have the Steel Reveal Soldier Fortune, our second Steel Reveal truck. Let's unbox it. And here it is with the steel body. It is Soldier Fortune. First, we're going to talk about the roll cage. It is the color that Soldier Fortune usually is, which is the Army mint color with Army yellowish green rims and black tires with a gray chassis, and then that steel body with the scratches all over it. So I guess they're trying to show off a bare metal body with the scratches detail, with the scratch details all over it. It's just the Soldier Fortune body. It actually looks pretty cool, I gotta say. I like the steel idea for this truck specifically. But so far, this series is kind of a standard series. However, I think it's something new, and I will accept it for that. But there it is. So there's the Steel Reveal Soldier Fortune for Series 29. And next up, we have the Megalodon from Phased Out. This is a odd series, as I said, with Earthshaker, but let's check it out now, the Megalodon. So I'm still trying to grasp what this series is. I'm assuming, like I said last time, it's just what graphics look like when they're not set correctly. Printers print in 4 colors, which are black, cyan, magenta, and yellow. And if those colors aren't aligned, you actually see those color differences. And you can see that happening here with Megalodon. You can see the different lines not aligning. I don't know whose idea it was to do this. You know, it's cool. I just don't think it's the best on Megalodon because they didn't do the logo. They did the logo normally. Earthshaker actually had its logo done differently. This just looks like a confetti Megalodon. And I'm not too sure if it makes much of a difference on shelves. It just looks like a misprinted Megalodon, which is the point, but I think the logo definitely needed some touch-ups there to make it look a little different. So here it is. It has a blue roll cage, black chassis, teal blue rims until this one here on the right rear. It is a white rim, and the front left tire is blue. So they did it a little differently on both sides, but yeah, Phased Out. I don't know if it's going to be a heavy hitter series for most people. I don't think Megalodon was the best choice for this, but there is Megalodon nonetheless from Phased Out in Series 29. And finally, this review has gone pretty quickly just because there was a lot of variants and different things, but we're finally getting to the deep dives with the Axe Team Scream monster truck from Series 29. No more talking, let's just unbox it. All right, so Axe is here on the W tooling. There are people that will complain that it's not its own casting with the ladders, of course, and without the fender flares. However, I have to be honest and say the W tooling actually works very, very well with Axe. I do like the fender flare. I personally just like that touch on this specific body for this truck. Again, there will be differences of opinion, but I think just getting an Axe in general has been definitely a highlight of this coming year. This has been highly requested, and Team Scream Racing finally has expanded further with having this truck in the set here. So here's the logo, of course, Axe logo on this side with the Axe decal, the Monster Jam logo and Cohen logo. It is a split tone paint scheme with a black paint scheme on the top and red scheme on the bottom. We have the caution tape on the back, like the real life truck, down the tailgate, and this side, same graphic scheme going on, just opposite. We have headlights and a grille print in the front with the 2 axes and the firefighter mask and flames on the hood. And then we have the thin red flag, which represents firefighters in the American flag here on the roof, which is part of the real life truck. It's very cool that they actually kept that onto the die cast, with a silver roll cage, black chassis, red rims, and black tires. And by far, this is the highlight of the review and the highlight of the year for many collectors, I know, because Lucas Stabilizer is one of the biggest names in Monster Jam right now. It is in the Roblox game, it's all over the tour, and of course, it's driven by one of the best female drivers in the sport, Cynthia Gauthier. Let's unbox the Lucas Stabilizer. And here it is, the semi-truck itself, Lucas Stabilizer for the first time in diecast form. I'm actually getting a first look at this, and I gotta say, I'm very impressed with the casting. Spin Master always does amazing castings, especially when it's based off the Monster Jam fleet. So here it is, the Lucas Stabilizer, a full 360 view before we get into the deep dive review of it. So let's talk about the chassis. It has a black roll cage, gray chassis, red rims, black tires, and then of course we have the body, which is actually very nicely fit on the chassis. Of course, it's just a semi-truck cab, so it does leave a little bit of the roll cage sticking out like the real life truck, and they did a wonderful job actually mapping that onto a 1/64 scale. You can see it has a plastic insert for the smokestacks and the fuel tank here on the side with some black detail on there. We have Lucas Oil logo as well as the American flag scheme in the background. The Monster Jam logo, some different bolt detailings across the door and side. The Lucas Stabilizer with the information for Lucas Oil products there with its address. We have the air filters on the sides of the truck. We also have the mirrors. They actually added the side view mirrors on here. Of course, they're not sticking off because it would be too dangerous for diecast, but they do have the mirrors casted on in some fashion. It looks really cool. The front grille is perfect. I mean, this is exactly how the truck looks like. You can see here with the big front grille and the headlights on each side. Lucas Oil logo on the hood with the stars and the different colors of the American flag with the Lucas Oil font up here, and they even added "It Works" on the back like the real life truck has on the reverse side of the cab. And then the only thing that's missing, which I understand because it would be hard to get on here, is the tow hitch. There's just no way to fit that. There physically is no way to get that without an ugly red piece just sticking out until the tow hitch. So that's missing. Yes, people ask me if it's there. It's not there, but I will forgive it for a 1/64 scale that has a roll cage that interferes. There's just nothing they could have done about that. However, we got Lucas Oil Stabilizer. We received it this year, and it looks awesome. So many people are going to be happy about this. I can't wait to see what Customizer will do with the detail of the truck, of course, swapping to BKT printed tires and different rims. But there it is for the first time release, the Lucas Stabilizer for 2023 Series 29. And the last new truck is the second chase piece of 6 for the Monster Feast food trucks. It is the Glaze Machine. Let's unbox it and check it out. Okay, so Glaze Machine is our second official chase piece by the Monster Feast. Last time we saw the Swine and Dash, which was a bacon/pork theme food truck. This was our debuting truck, and of course, it's also, like I mentioned with Stabilizer, the Roblox game actually has this in there. But now we have the Glaze Machine. It does have tires that are donuts. As you can see, it has, I don't know what kind of cream it is, but some kind of cream on the side of the sidewall here with bright pink rims and beige tires to look like donuts. We have a bright blue roll cage, a gray chassis, and this amazing looking donut body. So you can see we have stacks of donuts with sprinkles and frosting flaring up onto the fenders. We have the Monster Jam logo, the Glaze Machine logo with a tire. I really like this logo, as you can see right there. The tailgate has some old-fashioned donuts. We have more donuts just in the background in general. All the detailing of the taillights, the hinges and door handles. The spoiler is in brown with more of the old-fashioned donuts on the roof here. More frosting going down. We have the air vent as well as the printed top lights here. And then this side, we have the Glaze Machine logo with more of these old-fashioned donuts. The same sprinkle/frosting flare-up on the fenders as well as the gas tank door here. And then we have the headlights printed with the grille printing, bumper printing, and some more frosting and donut sprinkles up onto the hood here with the giant front windshield. And now we finally get to see what puns they put on this menu board. Like I said last time, they're always randomized. So let's see. Mine's a little loose. My prototype one, I guess it's a sample. It won't stay open, but your guys' will, don't worry. So let's see here. We got the Burnout, Monster Jam Filled, Tire Shine Glaze, and Gas Guzzler. And then we have the prices there, 1 for $3.99, 6 for $10, and 12 for $19, with blue frosting inside and some sprinkles as well. That one actually was less of a menu than we had with the Swine and Dash, as you can see right there, a little different. But nonetheless, I think that's pretty cool that they continue to do different ones for each truck. And like I said, yours will stay open like this one does. Mine's just a very loose sample, so that's not staying open. But there's the menu board for the Glaze Machine, and there it is for the second Monster Feast Chase piece of 2023 and the completion of Series 29. So I hope you guys have enjoyed today's review. We had some pretty awesome debuting things right here for this series. Lucas Stabilizer and Axe are really the biggest of them all, but I really enjoyed this review. I hope you guys have too. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next time. This is Ryan, Monster Jam OCD, signing out.